My child, today, specifically on December 14th, God is stepping into your timeline to say that He needs to talk to you for just 20 minutes, and this conversation has to happen right now. I need you to understand the gravity of this moment and not dare to ignore this call, because doing so would be turning your back on a divine appointment that heaven set up just for you. You must open your heart and listen quickly before it becomes too late to receive the message that is trying to reach you. My beloved child, I am begging you not to skip past this, but to stay with me until the very end, because the words I am about to share are going to shift something deep inside you that has felt locked down and immovable for years. Listen to me very closely, for on this day, December 14th, God says He needs your undivided attention immediately. There is a specific, divine reason why this message found you at this exact second of your day. It is not a coincidence, and it is not an algorithm. It is because something huge is waiting for you. There is a blessing that has been circling your life for a long time, trying to find a way to reach you, but you were never still enough or quiet enough to actually hear it approaching until this very moment. I need you to freeze right where you are. Do not scroll, do not blink, and do not let your focus wander for even a second. The next few moments are carrying a heavy, powerful revelation that only your soul is truly ready to handle. Right now, God is physically pulling you aside from the noise, the chaos, and the demands of this world. He is separating you from the distractions that usually consume your mind so that He can whisper a message that was meant only for the one person who finally stopped to listen. You, my beloved child, must stay with me until the very end of this message. God wants you to know that He is not here to scare you or bring you fear, but He is here because the time for your major life shift has finally arrived. He has seen the way you have been living, walking through your days with a heavy weight that nobody else knows about. You have been carrying storms inside your chest that you never spoke of to anyone, hiding your deepest battles behind a brave smile. God has been right there, watching every single tear you wiped away quietly when you thought you were all alone. Today He is looking at you and saying, "Enough." He cannot let you continue to suffer in this silence any longer. He needs to talk to you right now, before it becomes too late for the blessings that are desperately trying to reach your doorstep. Do not skip this, because something huge is coming your way, and this specific message is the key that unlocks it for you. Every single second that you choose to stay here is a second where your destiny moves physically closer to you. Please understand that you are not here by accident. God practically dragged you into this moment on purpose because He has something to give you. My beloved child, listen carefully to what the Spirit is saying. God says there is a shift happening around you right now, a spiritual earthquake that is shaking the foundations of your life to make room for the new. If you choose to ignore this moment, you will be missing the greatest turning point of your entire life. That is exactly why He said, "Do not dare ignore this." It is not because He is angry with you, but because He loves you too much to let you lose what He has prepared for you. There are blessings waiting right at your doorstep, breakthroughs hovering over your name, and a divine reversal coming that will shock everyone who ever doubted you. But for this to unfold the way it is supposed to, God needs your full attention right now. Stay with me until the end, and do not scroll away, because something huge is waiting for you. This is something that will prove to you that every delay you suffered, every heartbreak you endured, and every silent night you spent alone was actually preparing you for what is coming next. Listen closely to my voice, and do not skip. Stay with me until the very end, because what I am about to reveal will hold your attention like a magnet. My beloved child, today is not a normal day in your life. Something in the spiritual realm has shifted significantly, and it has your name written all over it. You are being pulled into this message because God needs your focus right now, not later. Stay with me and do not scroll, because the moment you even think of leaving is the moment a life-changing truth begins unfolding for you. God says, what I am preparing for you next will not look anything like your past. It will not resemble your struggles, and it will not repeat your old, painful patterns. Something huge is waiting for you, a once-in-a-lifetime alignment that requires your full attention for these next few seconds. My beloved child, do not move and do not scroll. Stay right here. God is telling you that your enemies thought they delayed you, but He used that delay as preparation. Every closed door you faced was not rejection, it was redirection. You were not being punished during those hard times, you were being positioned for this moment. The reason this message feels so intense to you right now is because your breakthrough is too close. It is so close that heaven cannot risk you ignoring this moment. Stay with me until the end. God says there is a blessing that has been circling you, waiting for your heart to be ready, and today it finally is. This is why the timing is perfect, and why the pull you feel right now is real. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are mere seconds away from understanding why your life had to break before it could bloom. My beloved child, before I continue, take one deep breath and hold your focus right here. Do not skip and stay until the end. God says the next chapter of your life requires you to release the fear that has been controlling you. You must release the doubt, release the guilt, and release the belief that nothing good lasts for you, because what God is sending next will shock you with its magnitude. Listen carefully now. God wants you to share, comment, and subscribe so this message reaches the ones who are silently breaking the same way you once did. You are not just hearing this for yourself, you are becoming the doorway for someone else's breakthrough too. Stay with me and do not scroll, for something huge is standing at the edge of your destiny, waiting for your yes. My beloved child, stay right here and do not you dare scroll away. Something in the atmosphere is shifting for you at this exact second, and if you are quiet, you can actually feel it. That strange pull you are experiencing, that sudden seriousness washing over you, and that unshakable sense that something critically important is unfolding, that is not your imagination. That is God aligning you with the moment your soul has been waiting for. Stay with me until the very end. God says that what He is about to reveal next will make sense of every single unanswered prayer you have ever cried over. The pain you carried in secret, the confusion that clouded your mind, the delays that frustrated you, and the crushing loneliness. None of it was wasted. Every ounce of that struggle was actually preparing you for what is about to meet you in this new season. Something huge is waiting for you, and if you skip even 1 second of this sage, you risk missing the door that is opening right now. My beloved child, look at your life for a moment and really see it. Think of the storms you weathered, the disappointments that stung your heart, and the people who left your life without any explanation. You survived all of it, even on the days when you truly thought you wouldn't make it. God watched you fight battles that no one else saw, battles that drained your energy but failed to break your spirit. Do not scroll and stay with me. God says, the reason I am calling you right now is because your struggle chapter is officially ending. A completely new timeline is being activated for you at this moment. He is physically pulling you out of the circles that kept you stuck, dragging you out of seasons that drained your life force, and breaking you free from patterns that sabotaged your peace. Something huge is waiting for you, a breakthrough that doesn't just heal one small part of your life, but transforms everything connected to you. My beloved child, keep your eyes locked on this message and stay with me until the end. Do not skip, God says, where I am taking you next. Fear cannot follow you. Doubt cannot follow you, and the old version of you cannot follow you into this new land. This is the precise moment where heaven marks you for elevation. You are stepping into a season of answered prayers, unexpected opportunities, and a restoration that arrives so suddenly it will look like a miracle to everyone watching. You will not have to chase anything anymore, because what is meant for you will find you effortlessly. Just stay here and do not scroll, because the very next breath you take is the beginning of a divine turnaround you never saw coming. Your name is rising, your path is clearing, and something huge is already on its way to you. My beloved child, pause right here and do not scroll. Stay with me until the end, because what I am about to reveal will lock your attention and shake something awake inside your spirit. Today, God is speaking with a level of urgency that is incredibly rare. He says, "You are standing at the edge of a breakthrough that has been delayed for years, but now I am removing every barrier at once. Do not skip, for something huge is waiting for you. The reason your heart is beating a little faster right now is because your spirit recognizes this moment. It knows a transformation is approaching you quietly but powerfully. Stay with me and do not look away, because every second you remain here, heaven aligns another piece of your destiny. My beloved child, God says you were never forgotten. You were being prepared. And this is the moment that preparation becomes power. All those nights you questioned your worth and all those days you forced yourself to keep going when you had nothing left are coming back to you as blessings multiplied. Stay until the end and do not scroll, for God is lifting you out of emotional exhaustion and placing you into a season of divine ease. Opportunities will flow to you, people meant for your growth will appear, and doors that were sealed shut will unlock without any effort on your part. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries the restoration of everything you thought you lost forever. My beloved child, listen very carefully now. Do not skip and stay with me, for God says, I am not just blessing you, I am repositioning you. The shift happening around you is too big for you to walk into alone. That is exactly why this message reached you today. Before you move to the next step, God wants one thing from you: share, comment, and subscribe, so this message finds the souls who are silently collapsing under the weight you once carried. You are becoming the torch that lights someone else's path. Do not scroll. And stay until the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next moment may be the one that changes everything you believe about your future. My beloved child, do not move and do not scroll. Stay with me until the end, because the atmosphere around you is shifting again. It is stronger, louder, and clearer than before. Something is trying to reach you. Something has been waiting for the exact moment your heart is open enough to receive it. God is saying that what comes next will not be small, it will not be subtle, and it will not be ordinary. Something huge is waiting for you. That is why you are still here and why your spirit refuses to look away. This is divine timing, not coincidence. Stay with me and keep watching, because the revelation forming in this moment is about to break through the walls you didn't even know were blocking your blessings. My beloved child, listen closely. For God says you have carried the weight of your past long enough. You have replayed mistakes, held on to guilt, questioned your worth, and convinced yourself that certain dreams were too big for you. But heaven disagrees. Do not skip and stay until the end, for God is rewriting the chapter you thought was permanent. He is restoring what you lost, elevating what was ignored and awakening parts of your destiny that were asleep for years. The reason your soul feels this pull is because you are stepping into a turning point, a shift so powerful that even your future self will look back at this exact moment and say, "Everything changed here. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is arriving faster than you think." My beloved child, stay focused and do not scroll. Stay with me. God says, "I am pulling you out of battles that were never yours and placing you in blessings that were always meant for you." The situations that drained you will no longer have access to your spirit. People who used you will no longer have access to your energy. The fears that controlled you will no longer have access to your future. You are stepping into divine, undeniable alignment. Stay till the end, my beloved child, and do not skip, because the next few moments are designed to prepare your heart for a breakthrough that is already making its way to your doorstep. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven refuses to let you miss it simply because you were too distracted to listen. Do not scroll. Stay with me until the very end, because what I am about to tell you will hold you exactly where you are right now, in this very moment. Even if you cannot see it with your physical eyes, heaven is actively rearranging things around your life. You may not see the movement yet, but your spirit can feel the shift. That sudden calm you feel, that strange pull in your chest, that quiet inner voice whispering, "Don't skip this." That is the sound of your destiny calling. Something huge is waiting for you, and God says that the breakthrough you have been praying for has actually already been released. Now, He just needs you to stay still long enough to receive the instructions on how to walk into it. Stay with me and do not move, because the next few seconds are carrying the divine clarity your heart has been starving for. My beloved child, God is revealing something critical to you right now. Your battles were loud, but your blessings are going to be louder. Every time someone doubted your potential, heaven took note of it. Every time you cried silently in your room, heaven held the pieces of your breaking heart. And every single time you kept walking forward, even when your spirit was tired and you wanted to quit, heaven counted it as strength. Do not skip this message. Stay till the end. God says, "I did not bring you this far just to leave you here." The season that tried to break you is not the season that will define you. Something huge is waiting for you, a restoration so complete that even you will struggle to believe it is real at first. But you must stay. Do not scroll, because the doorway to that restoration is opening right now. My beloved child, listen carefully and stay with me. God says, "I am setting a divine separation in your life. Anything that drained you, used you, confused you, or broke you, I am physically pulling it out of your path. You are stepping into a cleaner season, a clearer season, a season where you won't have to beg for peace or chase people for love. It will come to you naturally and effortlessly because heaven is finally aligning your steps. Something huge is waiting for you, something specifically designed to make up for every year of struggle you endured. Do not skip. Stay till the end. This moment is not random. It is the absolute beginning of your divine turnaround. My beloved child, stay right here and do not even think about scrolling away. Something deep in your spirit knows that this message is meant for you. God is speaking with intense urgency today, and when heaven becomes this urgent, it means your life is standing mere inches away from a major turning point. Do not skip. Stay till the end. God says, "You have been walking through a silent battle that nobody else noticed, but I did, and now I am stepping in. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will finally shift the weight you have been carrying for far too long. Stay with me. Every second counts, and every moment is guiding you closer to the breakthrough that is already hovering over your name." My beloved child, listen carefully. God says your patience has finally reached its harvest. The tears you cried in private, the nights you stayed awake questioning everything, and the moments you almost gave up, they were not ignored. Every struggle you faced was recorded, and every sacrifice you made was multiplied. Do not skip. Stay till the end. God is preparing a reversal so powerful that the very same areas where you were once broken will become the areas where you shine the most. Something huge is waiting for you, a blessing that arrives suddenly without warning and without effort, because heaven has already approved it. Just stay with me and do not scroll. The shift is happening even now. My beloved child, hold your focus and do not scroll. Stay till the end. God says, what I am sending will elevate you, protect you, and surround you with the peace you have been craving. The storms that once terrified you will lose their power over you. The people who underestimated you will have to witness your rise. The pain that felt endless will finally make sense to you. You are being lifted into a season where everything aligns: your mind, your path, your opportunities, and your purpose. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than you think. So stay with me, do not skip, because the next words you hear may be the confirmation your heart has been praying for. My beloved child, do not you dare scroll now. Stay with me till the end. The intensity you feel in your chest isn't random. It is your spirit recognizing that this moment carries something meant only for you. God says, you have been walking through a season where everything felt uncertain, but now I am bringing clarity, direction, and divine order. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay right here, because the revelation unfolding in these next few seconds will connect the dots of every unanswered question you have held in your heart. My beloved child, listen closely. God says, your breakthrough has already been approved, but I needed your heart to be ready for it. You have been operating in survival mode for too long, giving your best, sacrificing your peace, and pretending to be strong while you were breaking silently. But God saw it all. Do not skip. Stay till the end. He says, I am replacing your exhaustion with strength, your confusion with clarity, and your fear with confidence. Something huge is waiting for you, a shift so sudden and so divine that it will feel like everything in your life finally clicks into place. Stay with me. Do not scroll, because heaven is aligning your next steps in real time. My beloved child, keep your eyes on this message. Stay. Do not skip. Do not scroll. God says, I am preparing a season where you will no longer chase after what is meant for you. It will come toward you naturally. The blessings you thought were delayed are actually right on time. The opportunities you feared were gone are returning with greater favor. The peace you prayed for is already forming around you. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will restore the joy you forgot was possible. My beloved child, do not move a muscle and do not scroll away. Stay with me until the very end, because this moment is not just a message. It is a spiritual appointment that heaven refuses to let you miss. Something in your spirit already knows that this is not ordinary. It is divine timing meeting divine instruction. God is calling you with such urgency right now because you are standing directly at the doorway of a life you never truly thought you could have. Something huge is waiting for you, and that is exactly why you ended up here and why your heart won't let you look away. Heaven is physically pulling you into alignment, and every second you stay connected brings you closer to the breakthrough that has been circling your destiny for months, maybe even years. God sees the heaviness you have been hiding from the world. He sees the strength you forced yourself to show. When your heart was tired, and the courage you faked when you felt like collapsing inside. But now God says, I am stepping into your situation because you have carried burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. The chapter that drained you is dissolving right now. The storm that exhausted you is losing its power over your life. The confusion that clouded your mind is lifting to reveal a wave of peace and divine favor. Stay with me and do not scroll, because heaven is preparing to reveal the part of your story that finally makes sense of all the chaos. Listen carefully, my beloved child. God says everything you lost will be restored in a way that honors your patience and multiplies your faith. The opportunities you missed are returning stronger than before. The love you prayed for is being aligned with your soul. The financial doors you thought were permanently closed are unlocking quietly behind the scenes right now. You are entering a season where blessings will chase you instead of you chasing them. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will remind you that God never abandoned you. He was simply preparing you for a life bigger than you dared to imagine. So stay until the end, because the moment you leave is the moment your miracle steps forward. This is a divine interruption. God is stepping into your timeline at the exact second you needed him most. He says you have reached the point where your old battles can no longer follow you, and your new blessings can no longer wait. That is why you feel this pull, this tension, and this sudden stillness in your spirit. Stay right here and do not skip, because the next moments are carrying the clarity your heart has been begging for. God says, I watched you fight storms you never deserved. I watched you hold on when everything in you wanted to let go. Your strength did not go unnoticed, and your tears did not fall in vain. Your courage and silence became the reason heaven is moving loudly in your favor. Don't scroll. Stay with me. God is saying, I am rewarding the strength you didn't even know you had. I am turning your private battles into public blessings. A turnaround so powerful is coming that it will silence every doubt you have ever had about your purpose. My beloved child, listen closely. God says you are transitioning from survival to overflow. This is the moment your story changes direction. Your loneliness will turn into alignment, your confusion will turn into certainty, and your setbacks will turn into setups for miracles. Something huge is waiting for you, so stay with me until the end. God says, I am placing you in a chapter where blessings will not feel forced, peace will not feel temporary, and love will not feel fragile. Everything coming your way will feel divinely timed, divinely protected, and divinely yours. The weight you have been carrying is lifting, and the confusion clouding your decisions is clearing. The opportunities that once felt distant are moving toward you with intention. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will confirm that God didn't just rewrite your story, He elevated it. Stay until the end, because your breakthrough is no longer approaching, it has already begun. You are stepping into a season where effort meets grace, where prayers meet answers, and where timing meets destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, something crafted with precision just for you. Stay till the end, because this moment is the doorway to blessings that will finally show you why you had to go through everything you survived. God says, the peace you prayed for is coming, the clarity you begged for is forming. You don't need to chase anymore. What is meant for you is coming with intention, precision, and divine speed. Stay with me. Your breakthrough is closer than your fear, louder than your doubt, and stronger than every storm you have ever survived. My beloved child, God says you have outgrown the pain that once controlled you. You have matured past the storms that once terrified you. The version of you that struggled to believe in yourself is fading, and a stronger, wiser, more aligned version of you is rising. God is whispering, now this is why I am lifting you. This is why I'm opening doors for you that no one can shut. Something huge is waiting for you, a shift so divine that it will feel like everything finally begins working with you, not against you. Stay here, do not scroll, because your breakthrough is preparing to touch your reality sooner than you expect.